I wanted to come on here real quick and give you a little, like, TED Talk about the things that I went through, like, as a child. So, you know, this is the thing about a lot of Christians. Of course, it's a total abomination. The whole religion is based off of Roman Emperor Constantine, who was Satan in the flesh. So anyway, when I was little, I would see these things and I would experience these things. Like, I don't know if any of you out there ever had like a night terror, right? It's where you wake up and you're like freaking out, you're in total fear, and you can't scream and you can't move and you're totally frozen, but you're wide awake. That's a night terror. But what people don't understand, because they don't tell you these things, right? They just label you as crazy when that's the furthest thing from the truth. That is a spiritual attack. That's a spiritual attack from a demon. You're being attacked in your sleep. And they're feeding off of your terror. That's why you're frozen. That's why you can't scream. It's sick. So one time I woke up having a night terror, wide awake, right? And I see this thing floating over top of me. I see it. And it's all black, smoky, right? Like literally fire smoke, all black. And its face is like that of Venom, you know, the Spider-Man and Venom, but like its eyes are like a different shade of black. But yeah, they say, do you hear things? Do you see things? Like, and then they label you as bipolar, but you're not realizing that is spiritual, right? And then, you know, it's funny because, you know, Christians like say they believe, but you don't understand that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but of spiritual wickedness in high places, principalities. That's all spiritual, right? And it's the truth, right? So if you read your scripture and, you know, you say you believe, but you don't, you're a liar. Because it is the truth. The darkness that hovers over this place is disgusting. Love you too. So then there was another time where I woke up wide awake and I saw this thing, had a hood on, no face, just staring over me. And need I remind you that I was born into a cult of satanic witches, right? And of course, like when you have a light in you, which the Father put there, the spiritual realm sees that. They can see it. They can see when you're of them. They leave you alone. They don't care because you're already the walking dead. You're already dead. When you have the light in you, they will torment you with every fiber that they can. Pull out their butt. Torture you to snuff that light out, because I can't be here. If that grows into something, that's a threat to our kingdom. But yeah, the Father has always been holding me up. If he wasn't, I'd have been dead. You know how many times I coded, how many times I died, and I'm still here? It's because he's the one who decides who lives and who dies, right? He knows your heart. He knows if you're going to bear fruit for him. Because that's what the fruit is. The fruit of the Spirit is for him, to esteem him. YAHUAH. If anyone is taking praise and worship unto themselves, they are not of the Father. They are of Satan. That's a pride and ego. That's, you want the worship coming to you because you are of Satan. Worship and praise all go to the Father because you don't exist without him. You are nothing. There is nothing. So, just wanted to give you that little TED Talk of how real the spirit realm is and these things, right? And again, that's why they encourage you to sin. That's why the Father hates sin, because you manifest demons and then they attach themselves to you like leeches and they feed off of you. It's sick. And people don't understand that. So like when people are doing their like tarot cards and stuff, you have demons feeding off of you like leeches, lying to you or telling you half-truths, because that's what Satan does. Half-truths to manipulate you, to lead you into the waterless pit with him, because that's his final destination. Bad. It's all bad. And the sound of them. The sound of them is nothing like the movies could ever recreate. It's because it's a spiritual sound, like the most demonic, horrific growl you could ever possibly think of is what they sound like. And you all are not ready for what's gonna come down the pike. Shut the door on sin. Stop celebrating the crap in this country. That's the start. Don't do it. None of it. Not your birthday, because that's the worst of it. That's the worst of it all. Esteeming yourself. You gave yourself life, right? Anyway. Praise YAHUAH. The spirit realm is real. It's realer than you and I. And these things, they're here to snuff you out. Take you down. And it ain't pretty there. They lie. It's not pretty. Praise YAHUAH.
Research flat